Welcome back, sports fans.
Now I can hear you.
Yeah, I know. I was just I hadn't turned
Testing
it
me.
on yet.
Just testing me there, eh?
Well, yeah, top of the morning to you. Welcome back to
Boy,
another episode.
top of the morning to ya.
I know. I don't know where that came out. It's probably the hat.
Okay,
There
that's a
you go.
that is a fine chapeau you
Hey,
have.
yeah, there you got it. This way I don't show off too much glare off the dome. That's it.
Oh, that's a fine dome though.
That's it. Just trying to keep that dome from taking over the taking over the episode. I think we can do a complete episode on that. So, today's a pretty good episode. Pretty
I'm
exciting.
excited about today's episode on We Really Have No Idea.
Tell us why, Mick.
It's the Hail Mary.
Oh my God.
The Hail Mary. I've been wanting to do this episode for a while, but I really didn't know how to approach it because I knew that the way I was going to look at it, people were going to misinterpret it, right? So
Well,
let's
screw those people.
right. So let's. I mean,
It's only, there's only two viewers, so 50-50 chance.
yeah, but I don't know if I can take them. You
You
know.
know, so Gardner, if you're out there and you've ever thrown a Hail Mary, we need to know.
But the Hail Mary. So I think we start with how the Hail Mary got its name, right? Because
Sure.
for the longest time, it was just the long bomb, right? So it was in 1975. It was an NFC divisional playoff game between the Cowboys and the Vikings in
Yep.
Minnesota.
In Minnesota. Yeah.
24 seconds left in the game. They're down 14-10. Dallas quarterback Roger Staubach, he throws a late game heave to his top wide receiver, Tony Dorsett. And it sailed
Yeah.
past Minnesota's double coverage.
Yeah.
Tony Dorsett, he caught it like in between his elbow and his wrist and his hip, and he kind of
Yep.
ran kind of sideways into the end zone as the defenders kind of,
He did some magic.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
He
It
worked
was
some
in
magic to get in there. Yeah.
it was in Rogers' post-game press conference that Roger Staubach, a devout Catholic, confessed. He closed his eyes and said a Hail Mary as he heaved the ball downfield.
Yeah. I closed my eyes and said a Hail Mary. Yeah.
Yeah. Into the always reliable hands of Tony Dorsett, a Baptist, for whatever it's worth, Tony is.
Whoa. Let's not go into that right here.
But hey, the
It was,
long bomb would henceforth become known as the Hail Mary.
yeah.
There was a lot of drama in that. I mean, they were down 14-10, ball at
Yep.
their own 15-yard line. At that point in the game, Tony Dorsett had not caught a pass. He'd been targeted a few times,
Yeah.
wasn't able to catch it for some reason. But that entire drive was Roger and Tony. There was a couple of passes to get the ball up to the 31. Roger was sacked for like an 8 or 9 yard loss. Then it's like 4th and 16. So Staubach throws a 25-yarder to Pearson, or excuse me, Dorsett. And then little controversy there because Dorsett caught the ball in the air at the sideline, and the defenders pushed him out before he could land.
Before he could land.
Now,
Yeah.
back in the day, that was illegal, and the referees could say, well, he would have landed in
He would have
bounds,
landed
therefore
here.
it's a catch.
Yeah.
And Minnesota was apoplectic. They just couldn't believe it. But no, so that's a good catch. It kept the drive alive. Next play, uh, Pearson dropped for, the pass midfield with 32 seconds left. And then the next play is that Hail Mary that, became famous. The rest of that game for Minnesota, because there was, 25 seconds
45
left?
seconds. Yeah.
The rest of that game for Minnesota was a nightmare. I mean, even worse for Fran Tarkenton. Poor Fran. His father passed away from a heart attack watching the game. You know,
Oh,
not to
man.
say the game was the thing
Yeah.
that did it, but
Oh, Hail
how
Mary.
terrible for what a
Yeah.
terrible finish of the day for Fran Tarkenton and the Vikings. But a little connective tissue here when we want to talk about. I remember you gave us some face mask trivia,
Mhm.
and there's a short episode out there. It's in one of our podcasts, and it's in one of our short videos for trivia. At the time, Dallas's Tony Fritsch kicked a 24-yard field goal to put Dallas up 10-7 early in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So
And Tony didn't have a face mask.
in this game, he did. This was 1975 by then.
By 75, he had to.
Yeah, but go check out that face mask trivia because Steve's got some more for you on that one. But
That's a good for you there. Yeah.
So, hey, we've all seen some face masks, or excuse me, now I'm stuck on the face mask trivia because I love that episode. I wish we would. I think we should go more into that face mask thing because that was fun. There's a
Sure.
lot of
Go
face.
up.
There's a
Sure.
lot of great face mask history in the NFL. Uh, but we've all seen a lot of hail. We can all remember a Hail Mary that just really
Oh, yeah.
impacted us, right?
Sure.
And
Yeah.
they're in all levels of football. They can change the course of a single game or an entire season.
Oh, yeah.
And some have stood the test of time, and others we forget about because they don't always go well. But
What's
the
your
question,
what's your favorite Hail Mary?
my favorite, hard to. I mean, it's hard to get past the drama that the Doug Flutie Hail Mary in
Yeah.
his final regular season college football
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
But
I hear you
before
there.
we get to that, the question I want to ask is the Hail Mary a great passing play? Because I always hear people go, "Oh, this was so great." And I was thinking, was it a great passing play?
Yeah.
It, well,
Sure.
it's impressive, right? I mean, we've like Aaron Rodgers. I mean, I think he's the most recent notable Hail Mary thrower. And we've seen one where he chucked that thing, I think it
Yeah.
was 70 yards of air mile, right?
Sure.
Where he was back at his own 35, heaved that sucker, and it landed like 5 yards in the end zone. Now that's a hell of a pass. I
Yeah.
mean, that's
Exactly.
you and I would try that, and we would just fall down, and they'd bring
Yeah,
the cart out.
we
They'd
get a good 10 yards of airtime out of it.
reattach our shoulder surgically, and
Sure.
but is it a great passing play? I mean, we've all seen great passing plays,
Sure.
screen plays, crossing
Sure.
patterns to the post. You know, do you
I
really
think
think the coach has a playbook that's just full of Hail Mary passes?
I definitely think that the Hail Mary has evolved since, 75 when Roger did it. Because now you've got, I mean, I think it's a special teams play. I mean, I think it really is. It's not just, hey, let's throw it up there like we used to do every other play when we played backyard football. It was, now you've got guys that their job is just to tip it. You've got guys that their defenders is just to be in the end zone and hit it the other way.
That is an excellent point.
Go up.
Excellent point that it's a special teams play.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought of it like that. That's brilliant. Because yeah, you're right. They bring in, when the defense knows it's a Hail Mary's coming up, they put three big guys on the line, and the rest of them. I mean, we've seen Gronkowski out there in coverage, right? They bring in their hands guys.
There is cornerbacks to knock that ball down.
Yeah, and that's their one job, right? Is to just knock it down.
Yeah, we were talking earlier. You pull that veteran quarterback because he's going to blow his arm out like I
Yeah.
and maybe you put in the rookie.
Just because you need the air miles, right?
Yep,
and that's kind of my point. Is it's not a great passing play.
Yeah,
right?
you're not
if
running.
You go to the playbook. It's not like that.
You're not trying to lose.
It's almost like
everybody knows where you're going.
The way you put it as a special teams play, it's like an offensive punt.
Sure.
Where you still can retain the ball. You're not just giving up the ball. You have an opportunity to retain it.
It's also a great way to injure like three receivers all at the same time. It really is. I don't know how many times you've seen those guys just get up there mangled, and then they're
the game. Oh yeah, that's just it's a sea of gloved hands.
They're not concerned with landing, and they just crush each other, twisted ankles and torn up. Just So is it a great play? I don't.
What is a great passing play? Let's be specific here. Is it a great passing play? And I don't think it is. I don't think it's a great passing play. I mean, when you think back, and if you go to like play design and you think about Sean Payton or Sean McVay or Kyle Shanahan or any of these offensive-minded guys, are you going to sit down with them and they're going to go, I've got this great passing play. Oh, and by the way, it's a Hail Mary. I don't think they got, I think, no, I think they've got a whole book full of great passing plays. But I don't think they're going to categorize a Hail Mary as any one of them. you
I
know?
wouldn't call it a great passing play.
Yeah.
I think a great passing play is something you apply towards a defense specifically to target their weaknesses and you execute on it.
And you're
A Hail
targeting a
Mary,
single receiver, right?
Hail Mary is just that, just
Yeah.
feather in the sky praying for it. Hey, just, you know.
You asked me, did I have a favorite Hail Mary? Do you?
Oh yeah, I think that like you said, the Hail Flutie was one of my favorites.
That's got to be. I have to put a video. I have to find a video clip and put it in here. So if there's someone who's never seen that, and I can't emphasize the drama behind it enough,
Yeah,
it was amazing. I
and
agree
then
with you.
in the NFL, it was Kyler Murphy to DeAndre Hopkins in 2020.
You like
When
that one?
Yeah, because when Hopkins just gets up there and he just out jumps everybody. I mean, he's like, this he's just like, yeah, what are you gonna do?
That was see now that was
I thought that was really beautiful.
I want to bookmark that. I want to come back to that one because I have another point to make. I don't want to get to it quite yet because I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing with you in any way there. Um, yeah, there have been a few. Like, there's one. I'm going to put a link in the description to a Wikipedia article about this specific Hail Mary. And what I want is I want the viewers to go read that link. And at the bottom are the TV and radio guys for each college. I think it's what is it? It's heck, I've got it right in front of me here. Auburn and Georgia back in 2013. The prayer at Jordan-Hare. And each set, there's quotes from each set of announcers, all four of them, because, TV, radio, TV, radio. And the quotes, they're all losing their minds, and even just reading it, you can see and feel the drama of each side and their perspective of, oh my God, because it's just an insane play. And that's the thing about it. The interesting thing about that Hail Murray was that, and I'm not arguing that it isn't a Hail Mary. A lot of times you think of a Hail Mary where there's just a bunch of offensive guys and a bunch of defensive guys, but this was certainly not a design play. The amount of time Kyler Murray had to scramble to find an open spot that he could heave that sucker. DeAndre Hopkins was the only guy within those three defenders, as you pointed out. And I remember somebody, I think it was the broadcast team went, "What a great pass." And I went, "No, that was a great catch."
Yeah, it was definitely a great catch.
I mean, Kyler had to put it there. Kyler did have to get it there.
Sure. I think it was meant to be a Hail Mary, though, because it was all three defenders were down there. They were down there just waiting, So you have a cornerback and two safeties picked him up. I'm thinking, yeah, they were thinking Hail Mary. Maybe the tight ends and the other receiver didn't get the memo, But to me, that's the one that sticks out the most. I mean, I love that one.
Yeah.
But
yeah, the Hail Flutie, gosh, that one was
that was
crazy. It was like the day after Thanksgiving. It was a Friday game. No time left on the clock. It's a 63-yard walk-off heave that, it's a game-winning, regular season finishing, college career finale.
Yeah.
Doug Flutie throws, and they, for a 47-45 win in Miami, the Boston College, Doug Flutie, and this game was just a slugfest. Bernie Kosar threw for at the time, a Miami Hurricanes record of 447 yards in the game. Flutie passed for 472, becoming the first college quarterback ever to pass for 10,000 in his career. And Flutie won the Heisman that year. Oddly enough, the first quarterback in 13 years to do so. And a lot of people think it was because of that final play. Just because it was just so dramatic and so big. And, plus he was Flutie, is he 5'10"? Is he short, 5'9"?
Yeah, it's like Russell Wilson size.
So there was a ton of people who thought, oh, he can't play quarterback. So he went up to the CFL and dominated, and then came back and played for, the Bears, the Patriots, the Bills.
Yeah.
I think the Patriots again. And anyway, Flutie was really something else. Jim McMahon had one when he was with BYU. I don't think we often think of Jim McMahon as a little Mormon boy, but the Mohawk guy for the Chicago Bears, the 85 Bears. 13 seconds left in the game. And at
Yeah.
one point, they were down 45-25 with 4 minutes left. And
Yeah. The Miracle Bowl.
the Miracle Bowl, just
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
But that
Don't
one,
change the channel because
the one changed the channel.
yeah.
That the between I mentioned the Auburn Tigers, Georgia Bulldogs, the prayer at Jordan-Hare. It's the quarterback Nick Marshall throws a 73-yard pass. You go, whoa, 73. Well, it wasn't 73 air miles. He actually overthrew his receiver, and a defensive back tipped the ball. Should have just let it go, but he tipped it, and then it bounced off another defender's helmet. So the overthrown receiver was able to catch up to the ball, and he's juggling it from like the 15 to the 9. He's just running with it, trying to catch it, and he finally gets control of it at the 9, and he runs into the end zone for a 73-yard. I mean, it's insanity. It's on your edge of your seat. Final, the poker player. It's that. Oh, it's drama. But so the next question. So it's not a great passing play. Is it a great pass?
Yeah, it has to be. That's why you pull that old guy and you put the young guy in. I just need you to put it in this circle. Right? See, all those guys are going to be right there. So I just want you to go like this.
Kind of like lawn darts, huh?
I just need you to put it right there, and somebody will catch it.
It's up to everybody else after that.
Flat, just hit it up, right? And I'm sure that's what the backup quarterback, they're practicing that. They're just
so because we don't want to injure our starter, but
sure.
Yeah, and that's impressive. Like I said at the beginning here, Aaron Rodgers, that one of those that was 70 yards in the air, it went up high too.
Yeah, Big Ben did one in college that was like 70 yards too, right? That's what gave him his name of Big Ben. He threw one way up there.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's got to be. I shouldn't say.
So that's impressive. I mean,
it's deep, right? It's a long pass. Even 40 yards is a long pass. Right?
Yeah.
But going 50, 60 yards, and you got to put, like I said, you put it in that circle. You can't just air it out. Like, you can't pull a sea bass. You got to you got to put that thing with some, with a little more direction to it.
So you think it's a great pass? Yeah, I don't know. Because I see a guy heaving a ball, and he's, like you said, I don't know, because there are times, maybe I'm thinking more of a precision game where, you're watching football and all of a sudden something happens and you go, oh man, what a great pass. Did you see that pass? Oh my God. And you get all the replay angles, and, you get everything. It's, whether it's Mahomes doing a no look or some guy that's
like a
threading the needle.
Like a Steve Young across the middle to, dart. Oh
yeah. I mean, you look at those, you go, wow, that's great. And sometimes you make the mistake. Sometimes you go, wow, what a great pass. And you watch the replay and you go, actually, that looked more like a great catch. But the reverse is true as well. Sometimes you go, holy cow, what an amazing catch. And then you get a different angle and you go, no, actually, that was a great pass. If the quarterback hadn't put it like right there, there's no way he would have caught it.
Sure.
But yeah, I don't, I see a Hail Mary and I go, God, is that a great pass? I don't know. I mean, because you're right. It's impressive. There's no doubt it's impressive because these guys, like you said, I mean, there's a few of these Hail Marys where you go, geez, he only threw it 41 yards. Okay, listen.
Yeah, go do that.
I dare you. Okay, just go outside right now. No stretching. Just grab that ball. Make sure it's inflated properly. We don't want some deflate gate nonsense going on. If you get outside and you measure that off and you give that thing a hurl and you get back to us, okay?
You let us know how that goes. Put your comments below. Exactly. Come off the bench and just launch that thing.
Don't forget, doubt it's impressive.
Say your Hail Mary before you send it so you don't end up in the
In some ways, all the more impressive when you think about Aaron Rodgers doing 70 yards in the air at 35 years old. I mean, we talk a lot of smack about Aaron Rodgers, but
man, we do. He's earned it. Right?
He has earned, he's earned both sides too, right?
Right.
You got to be impressed with that 70 yards. But you got to be completely unimpressed with all the other nonsense.
Yeah.
Not, and I don't want to get back to Aaron Rodgers, but he's an easy target these days. So, Yeah, great pass, not a great pass. I want, I kind of if we get viewers on this one, I want to hear what you have to say.
Oh yeah.
So, and tell
Sure.
us we're right, tell us we're wrong.
Yeah.
Put your favorite
Great
one in
play,
there. Well,
great pass. What's your stance?
if we get enough feedback on this, we'll do a follow up because
Whoa.
I could talk about Hail Marys.
We could throw some clips out there. We
Oh
could
heck
break it
yeah!
down.
Oh heck yeah! So
Yeah.
do you think it's a great passing play or not? If you don't think it's a great passing, tell us why not. Do you think it's a great pass? There's a difference there. Is it a great passing play or is it a great pass?
Sure.
You know, but let me throw this at you. So
Oh, I see what you did there. That was good.
stay tuned.
That was good.
More puns coming right after this. So,
Yep.
in terms of like statistics, because a lot of times you go, okay, well, what are the numbers? So the completion rates on Hail Mary passes is about 1 in 12.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I
Less
mean,
than 10%.
that,
Yeah.
but I think that lends to the excitement. I mean, if you're watching the highlights at the end of the day, it's or at the end of the week,
Yep.
It's Tuesday
Yeah.
morning. We've
You're
got the
watching
Thursday night
Sports
game
Center.
in. We've got all the Sunday night games,
Yep.
the Sunday games, the Monday night game, and now you're watching Tuesday morning. If there was a Hail Mary pass attempted, even
Yeah.
just attempted,
Yeah.
it's going to be in the highlights.
Yep. And you're going to watch that.
Right? So it's a 1 in 12.
Yeah.
So that's 8%. Between 2009 and 2020, there were 193 attempts, resulting in only 16 touchdowns. Again, oddly enough, that's like 8% success rate.
Yeah.
And because somebody catches a Hail Mary doesn't necessarily mean it converts to a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone.
Yep.
Successful Hail Mary passes, especially those resulting in game-winning touchdowns, are extremely rare. I had written down. Approximately 1 to 2% of Hail Mary attempts result in a touchdown, not just a reception.
Mm-hmm.
And on average, fewer than 5 successful Hail Mary passes occur in an entire NFL season. So I mean, they're rare.
Yeah.
Not only are they rare in the event that they even happen,
Yeah.
they're even rarer that someone catches it, and even rarer still that it results in a touchdown.
Yeah. I think
Oh man.
that's a good distinction about against the good play or the good passing play, because you can have a deep strike to your receiver who's ripping down the
Your
side
ex-receiver, your Des Bryant,
which is
right?
not a Hail Mary, right? And you're hitting that 40-yard bullet or whatever. That's
Because it's a designed play, and you've got all the other guys keeping the defenders away.
Yeah, which is that's different. So yeah, I see what you're saying. That's a really good, really interesting stat that there's only like half a dozen a year. I would change that. That's just me. I mean, I would, they'd be like, our new offensive coordinator, Stephen Nyquist, is going for another Hail Mary, third down. Just what
Third down.
third down. Just why not?
Everybody go.
And just air it out, scare them all. They'd be like, we don't know what to do.
It'd be like an
punting or what? No, he's going for it.
It'd be like a surprise onside kick, right? It's just third down Hail Mary.
Just Hail Mary, boom. What happened? Well, they scored again. Yep.
Yeah.
On average, we do 6 of these a season, so we want to keep that up.
I love it. Oh, I would tune in for every game. Oh, you bet.
We'll call it like
man.
We'll call it the spiral of shame or something like that. I'll come up with some kind of good name. Yeah.
But here's something crazy. I mean, I think for in recent memory, I think a lot of people think Aaron Rodgers is like the king of Hail Marys because he's recently had. There were a couple that were like back to back. He did in December of 2015 in Detroit against the Lions. It became known as the Miracle in Motown. He threw a 61-yarder. And then 6 weeks later, in January 2016, in the playoffs, he threw a 41-yarder against the Cardinals. A year later, he threw a 42-yarder in a wild card game on January of 2017 against the Giants just before halftime. And he had one that was, like years before. So in total, Aaron Rodgers has 4, not just Hail Mary pass attempts. He has 4 successful touchdowns converted into touchdowns, Hail Mary passes. That's the record.
Yeah.
The next best that anyone has is two, and it's a three-way tie between Andy Dalton, which is kind of believable, playing for the Bengals, long, and he's had
Yeah.
a long career, so he's had opportunity.
Yeah.
Another one's Steve Bartkowski, and the other one is Tim Couch of the Browns. That poor guy.
Yeah.
And they all each only have two. That's it. Everybody else that's had a Hail Mary that's been successful has one.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, wait,
Started it all.
I got to think about Russell Wilson, and I thought, wait, I don't know if that's true because I remember Russell Wilson in the 2014 NFC Championship game against the Packers in Seattle.
Yeah, the fail Mary.
No, that was the Monday Night Football game against the Packers in Seattle. That's the fail Mary in 2012.
That's 2012. Sorry, you're right.
With the replacement refs. Later in 2014, in an NFC Championship game, he'd thrown like 4 interceptions, all of them destined for Jermaine Kearse.
That's my man.
They were losing, and late in the game, he pulls off his pirouetting in the backfield and he hurls one. And I always thought, is that a Hail? Because I think, trying to remember who caught it, I have to go. I should have done my research. Oh, trying to remember if Marshawn caught it. But I thought, is that a Hail Mary? Because sometimes, like you said, if they only target one guy or if they're not in a group of defenders, how do you define that Hail Mary? And I guess maybe not. But here's another interesting stat. There are only 2 receivers who have more than one Hail Mary catch. One of them is Richard Rodgers, and he was the one who caught those 2 back-to-back from Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Only like a month and a half apart. And A.J. Green of the Bengals, both of those thrown by Andy Dalton. They were the connection on both of those. And one of them was just awesome because A.J., you got the group in the end zone, and I think it was against the Ravens, and somebody tipped it, and AJ happened to be standing outside the group and just went bloop. Hey, look, touchdown. Yay.
Bonus. Yeah.
He was there for the tip.
Yeah.
Everyone else just has, if they have one, they have one each. So, we said, yeah, is the Hail Mary a great passing play? I'm inclined to say no. I don't think it's a great play design. It's a mishmash and a bad scramble. But so we modified the question and we said, is it a great pass? And I'm on the fence. You've persuaded me because I was going to say no, but you persuaded me. It's an impressive pass.
Oh yeah,
I don't know that it's a great. Like if you look at all the great passes in NFL history, you're going to find a Hail Mary in there. You've persuaded me that maybe you would because some of them, they are impressive.
I think you can take that, Staubach to Dorsett. That was a great pass. Nobody saw that coming. Nobody. They were like, holy ass, did you see that?
Yeah.
They were playing that over and over and over again. Every team in the league was like, look at this play.
Yeah.
We need to do that 6 times a season, right? That's what they're all saying.
But hey, before the mob comes after me, pitchforks, burning torches.
Yeah.
Let me reframe the question one more time to let you know I'm here to spread some love. Is the Hail Mary a great play?
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It is a great play.
Absolutely. Are you kidding me?
You are going to watch that highlight. You are going to be going, did you see that?
Yeah.
And then you're going to be cussing if they catch it, cussing if they don't catch it every time. And then you're going to be looking on the ground for what's left.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Who got hit? Who got smashed? Right?
Yeah. Did it get tipped? Is it on the ground? Did somebody catch it? Where'd it go?
They'll pan over to the line, and there'll be like one defender trying to get through the line, right? Because they pulled everybody else back, and he'll be mic'd up.
Oh yeah, that 3-man scramble. That's actually, if I remember correctly, the Aaron Rodgers that first Hail Mary I mentioned against the Lions. I think the Hail Mary that he converted was on an untimed down because they tried a Hail Mary before that failed, but there was a phantom face mask call.
Oh, see,
and so they got
thing, man. What a
they got one more play. So that 3-man rush you're talking about, it can get through and spoil the whole play.
Sure.
So when they actually get to heave that thing, man, that's exciting. It's great, because it's a low percentage play. It's a last resort. The team needs a large game. In fact, they need a touchdown or it's over. And despite their low success rate, they're some of the most memorable football plays in history. You know, how can you argue that it's not fun? 1 in every 12 attempts. You know, it's dramatic. It's an iconic moment. It's
if you really want to jack your ratings, you're throwing that play at least twice a game. You know, that's just, if we're talking marketing and dollars, we could throw a Hail Mary right now.
Yeah, but see, you and I are the Harlem Globetrotters of football.
That's true. That is true. We're pretty much, that's true. But we could throw a Hail Mary to our buddy Gardner Minshew right now.
Absolutely.
We can ask him. There's a question for you, Gardner. Have you ever thrown a Hail Mary?
Ooh.
And also, follow-up question: do you practice throwing a Hail Mary? Like, are you like, okay, let's run those routes. Now we're just going to air it out. I mean, are you just, all right, do they practice?
Turn in your God, what do you call that? Your
leg
labrum into a.
How do you do that? I'm just wondering.
Good point. Good questions.
Give us your feedback, because if you do, or even if you don't, we still have a prize for you.
Sorry.
We've got
to get this in here. I got to get it in here.
Austin action figure.
Let me get the glare off of it if I can. There it is. Look at that, Gardner. How can you pass up this gelt? Oh, look at this, man.
Exactly.
This is dude, authentic.
And Steve Austin, if you'd like to come on the show and sign that'd be amazing. That would be amazing. We'd give you a little time slot.
Absolutely. Say whatever you want.
I'll buy you a 6-pack. You come on down. Sit. Got it. Bingo. Well, so put your comments.
Dynamite.
Down below. Let us know. Passing play.
Is it a great passing play? Is it a great pass? Yeah. It's absolutely a great play. I mean, I defy anybody to go, it's a garbage play. It's terrible. I hate it when they do it. Really?
Yeah.
Sure. So I love it. It's like I say, it's like that gambler pushing all his chips in, right? I mean, you're gonna.
Yeah.
You're on the edge of your seat. You have to see the outcome, whether he wins or fails.
Throw that last card. Yeah. Honey, it's time to go. Hold on.
No. If you got to go to the bathroom for that play, you're dancing.
You're holding it.
You're going anywhere.
You're running to the bathroom like this with your phone. Like,
yeah. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm glad we cleared that up.
Yeah, excellent. Well,
thanks for again, if we get enough feedback and material, I'm happy to do a Hail Mary too.
Yeah, Hail Mary.
Just let us know. I'll try to put some links in the description to
some of our favorites. Yeah, there's some great info out there and great clips on Hail Marys. Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah. So.
All right, fans.
Like,
and again,
subscribe. Tell both your friends. Tell your mom. Tell your neighbor.
As long as your mom is okay with the potty talk, that's all right. And remember, we really have no idea.
None whatsoever.
That's it. Be good. We'll see you again.
Have a good day.
Thanks.